Hello there, my name is Sandra Henderson, and I teach English at Lamont High School. Today's short video is to give you a little information about the classroom that I run through Google Classroom. Excuse me, a little bit more about me and about the curriculum that your child will be learning this year. This is my classroom page. I use this to convey everything to our students, especially with remote learning. So how it's set up is we have the stream, as many of you might be familiar with, where I post many announcements. I have a sign-up sheet for an office hour that I open for my students most days, except for Wednesdays from 1:30 to 2:30. That info I have in the slide in just a minute. But I post reminders, and I also post information they should know. I put reminders or updates or don't forget to do this, how to see comments on Turnitin, those kind of things. If it's dealing with instruction, it's under classwork. Classwork I have by topic on the left. We're wrapping up Unit 1 and now moving into Unit 2. What I usually do with Google Meet is I welcome them when they come on screen and we go over here together so I can show them exactly where materials are so they don't get lost. I really do hope that you reach out with questions via email or to leave me a voicemail, but maybe I give you enough info here that you feel confident and I don't leave many lingering questions for you. This is my 21st year teaching here. I'm a proud Saluki. I went to SIU Carbondale for my bachelor's in journalism. I then received my master's in ed psych and then completed my English education certificate to get that second bachelor's. So to reach me, I have my email listed there and my voicemail. Is to improve their reading skills, to read actively. I'll often ask them to annotate. I want them to write clearly and cohesively. Communication matters for all career paths. So it's not only about writing academic papers, but you need to be able to write effective emails and effective texts even, especially if it's to someone who's not in your generation, but to be able to communicate clearly. I really want them to use tech support, to use data, to use information. Interpretations need to be supported with where did they come from? Where did you get that idea? And to defend their opinions using those facts or details. And as always, to continue to develop their critical thinking skills. We do a lot in English 1. This is an overview of all the different areas you might be hearing about this year. I will go over more pointedly the semester breakdown in just a second. During the fall, we're wrapping up a unit on argumentation using the summer texts as our resource. We will then be looking at nonfiction with The Other Westmore, followed by fiction and To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee. In spring, we start with poetry, poetic elements, poetic style, narrative style in the Odyssey, followed by Romeo and Juliet, and then research skills. The grading breakdown in English is as follows. Formatives are 30%, summatives 60%, and daily work 10%. I expect my students to be prepared best as they can, to be attentive to our meetings, check their email, check classroom, to do their best work, whatever that is for them, to really strive for their best, and to make their own opinions about things, not to simply rely on what the internet tells them. Please let me know if you see your child spending a really large amount of time on homework, because that's not the intention. Google Meet etiquette I've gone over with the kids, but it's really an extension of our classroom in your home. So it's about being appropriate, respectful, and being responsible for your own learning. Lastly, what our class looks like. It generally starts with a bell ringer. That could be a journal or image analysis or a game style quiz. I'll preview the day on Classroom. I'll walk them through where are the materials, what are we doing for a second, third, and so on, followed by a mini lesson, then application and independent or collaborative work. I do numerous checks for understanding. I ask for questions. I ask for check-ins through the chat throughout the lesson. And I also open a secondary meet called Help One, so students can approach me without approaching me in front of the whole class. I do stress the why behind the lesson. They need to know that to know why we're doing what we're doing. A few more bits about supports. Routines and consistency are really important to me, especially with freshmen. So I strive to provide a routine that when kids come in a minute late because whatever reason, they're not lost. They know what to do and where to go. Secondary meet is very helpful, and I have students pop in to Help One when they're in other classes because they have a quick question. And of course, they're welcome to jump in. They're not going to take precedent over my current students, but it's cute when they stop in and I usually respond, wait, you're not in this class. but go ahead, ask a question. Office hours I do offer each day from 1:30 to 2:30, Google Meet code office. And there is a sign up sheet on Classroom. So I know they're coming in remotely, electronically to talk to me. I also use a program called Dino to monitor and send messages for students who need that extra support or prompting to stay on task or to answer questions outside of those other supports. Overall, I want to encourage positive behaviors and responsibility for one's learning. So it's a lot of information in a short time. If you do have questions, please let me know. And my contact information again is on screen. Thank you for watching my video.